I think I've done this. Oh my goodness, I've done this on the new live page the first time. I can't believe it. I think it looks like I've managed to do this. Pause. No, I don't want to pause. Okay. I think I've done it. I think I've done it. Okay, perfect. I can see my face. I must be live. I think I've done this. Okay, let me turn this off. Oh my goodness, I've done this. Right. Oh, fantastic. I can't believe I've done it. I can't believe I have managed to do this and not have to redo a new live stream. So I've managed to schedule it and get live all in one go. Fantastic. It must be meant to be today. Okay, blessings, beauties all around the world. Greetings. It's so nice to see you. Obviously, this is my first live psychic reading online. And for those of you that have had my readings over the years, you'll know that I like to do them one-on-one, and this is a completely new thing for me to do it online live like this. I have no idea how it's going to turn out, but I've already spoken to my spirit family, and I have set the intentions of working with the highest good and getting the most insightful information to come through me to give to you guys. And you know what will be will be. And yeah, just have to flow with the energy and see where it takes us. And this is the thing. This is how it is with psychic energy and intuition. It is trusting what the universe is giving to you and moving with it. So just a bit of background for those of you that have never experienced a psychic reading with me before. I'm a born clairvoyant. As far as I know, as far as I can remember, I've had the psychic ability. And it did scare me as a kid because I didn't understand it. And also, I thought I had something wrong with my eyes because I didn't realize it at the time, but I can see auras. So later, obviously, as I've come to learn, when I would be seeing colors around objects, people, and things in general, I actually thought I must have had a form of color blindness. I had no idea, but I even got prescribed glasses that were just terrible, and it didn't make any difference. But obviously, as you get older and you learn about these things, you realize what is actually going on. And after so many years of working with this type of energy, you can learn to filter how much you're willing to have in your daily life. It is it's definitely a challenge at times, especially when there is information coming through that sometimes spirit really pushes you to mention something or pay attention to it, and there's no dimming it. It happens, but not very often. And when it is so strong like that, I take that as a sign that I need to act on that. And if I don't listen to it, usually I will bear the consequence or the consequential result later, or it won't go as planned, or something will happen and you think, oh shit, I should have listened, I should have not done this, and that's okay. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the path. So the way I do this, the way I conduct my psychic readings, for those of you that don't know, I am clairvoyant and I'm clairaudient. I like to see the person when I am doing a reading. So my readings the majority of them are conducted via Skype so I can see you and I can see your aura. And preferably, I like to see my client behind a plain background, like a wall, just because it just gives me such clarity when I'm looking at your aura. And as soon as I see you, even before I see you, I start to get impressions, I start to get messages. It depends on who is around you and how open you are to receiving the information. Everybody's different. So this is how I usually like to work. But I also use a pad paper, which I have right here. There you go. Because I get a lot of information that comes through automatic writing. So it's hard to explain, but it kind of works together. Me seeing somebody and then getting the information down on paper. But obviously I don't need to see someone in order to receive the information. But I like to do that. And I can get impressions. Psychic energy, it doesn't matter how it comes through. If it needs to come through, it will come through, whether it's through clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance. It will come through however it is intended to do so. And it doesn't need a psychic per se to facilitate that. Everybody is made with the same toolkit. Everybody has the same psychic tools. Nobody is made differently. I mean, I have red blood, you have red blood, nobody has green blood. We're all made with the same things. And it's just a matter of how open your energy field is to receiving information, how clear and empty your mind is, what frame of mind you're in, whether you're in a relaxed state, if you're very active and your mind's active. It's going to be hard to discern information coming through, because information is coming through every single one of us. Every single one of us. But it is how much you pay attention to that, and whether you can discern the information coming through as a message, or as someone else, or if it's, you connecting to your own higher self, basically. Because psychic energy is basically just tapping that field, connecting to your higher self. I mean, you're already connected to your higher self. You're never not connected. But it's how much you are open to receiving and understanding and absorbing and integrating that information. That's what it comes down to. So the way I do my readings is through automatic writing, through visual, seeing you on the screen. If I hear your voice, I also get impressions. It's amazing how the energy works, and it works different for different psychics. So everybody has their own way. Some people like to use divination tools such as tarot or a crystal ball, reading tea leaves, scrying with a black mirror. It can come through anyway. And I like to, the energy flows through me, and it just I guess just spews out on the paper. It just comes out, and it makes sense to me. But when you see, if you've had a reading with me before and I've shown you the page after I've got the information, it is a scribble of an indistinguishable language most of the time. I can understand it, but I don't know if other people can, but I suspect not so much. So anyway, here we are. Hello, beauties. I see there's a few people here. Fantastic. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hi. Oh, there's a few here. Okay, I'm just going to bring this up. And okay, fantastic. Okay, so we've got a few people that have already kind of booked in for this reading, and I'm just going to go down the list as I work. And so basically, it costs $5 for a question that you want to ask, a personal question. This is not general, this is personal, pertaining to you. So if you have a bearing question that has been on your conscience for a while, and you want to ask and you want to get insight about it, you can pay the $5 on the SuperChat, or you can pay $5 on my website, which I hope I've got a link for in the description box. But basically it's at alluin.com. Under the clairvoyance section, there's a little tab where you can pay $5 and basically write your question in here, and I will answer it in the order that it's received. So if you have another question, obviously it's another $5. So, and obviously putting your questions on here, I just want to say that it's going to be personal. I know I'm not going to divulge, really kind of vulnerable information or something that I feel is not appropriate online. That has to be saved for a personal one-on-one reading. I will go into detail, individually and personally, but if I feel it's information that it is not appropriate for everyone to hear, I will refrain from saying it. I've already, pretty much intended that with Universe to give me information that, can be used in a general domain, but still pertaining to, an individual and, on a personal nature. So, we'll see how it comes out, because I have no idea how it's going to come through the messages. But we'll just follow the intuition and see how it goes. I've got my chickens outside. They obviously want to be a part of this. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so I'm just gonna come down the list here. Hi, Tracy. Tracy says, no, I have to leave for work. Maybe I'll sneak on my iPhone whilst I'm pretending to work. Okay, Athena has got the first question. She says here, okay, so unfortunately I'm going to be a little bit late to this. I hope I can make it back in time before it ends, but I will still make a super chat anyway, and worst case scenario, I'll play it back later. Okay, so I'm just going to read Athena's question here. She says, I have been feeling a bit lost in my life's direction lately. I am wondering if I am meant to sit on the sidelines and observe the earth and its happenings, perhaps removing myself from society, or, on the contrary, is there a greater purpose I am supposed to be fulfilling? I'm already getting energy coming through for you. I'm getting energy coming through. I am supposed to be fulfilling that will ultimately come to pass. If possible, maybe an idea of when, if so, and if it comes to you. Okay, right. Sally, honey, I know you're open, and so I'm just going to work this, and I've already got information even before I've started this. Right. Okay, look. Somebody is coming through for you, and although you've not asked for it, they are here, and okay, it's your grandmother. I don't think you're surprised by this. And she's really saying, no matter what has happened in the past, you have to know your worth. You have to know your worth, and don't ever, ever, ever change for anybody but yourself. Sally, wow. Okay, you've got a big energy, and you have come in. Oh, you are joking me. My pen has just run out. Okay, I should know better than this. I should have a few pens here. Okay, I gotta trust this to happen. Right. Okay. Sally, your energy is massive on this planet, and you have come in with major work to do, but whatever you end up doing, ultimately you're going to be working for yourself to some capacity, and it's going to be creative, arts, media. Your face is going to be out there. Your face is going to be out there. So you've come in with, you are huge energy, and I think from an early age you have found it difficult to be present on this planet. From an early age, I feel the questioning of value, self-worth is coming up, and you have a message to give. You have a message to give. You have work to do, Sally. And I feel 2 to 3 years. Okay, 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. I feel you're going to feel that you're going to know what you're meant to be doing. Give this time right now to allow yourself to contemplate your busyness in your life, your activity is going to be later in your years, because the older you get, the more you fit into your skin and you feel confident with your purpose of what you're meant to be doing. But you've come into this world, you've had it difficult, you've had a tough time. Tumultuous is the word that is coming up, and there's an attachment to a male. Your grandmother's shaking her head, and she's saying you need to let it go. She's, whatever that is, you need to let it go. You need to let it go. It's to do with a male in your past. Sally, you're going to be involved with creativity and arts. What I can say, arts is in creativity, media. Your face is out there. Your face is out there. I wouldn't even be surprised if you write something about this. To what capacity, I'm not sure. Don't be so hard on yourself. Okay. So don't be so hard on yourself right now. Give yourself time. You need the time to allow this purpose of yours, because you have great purpose, to marinate. And you will know within 2 to 3 years what you're supposed to be doing, what you feel confident and ready to do with your life. Give it time. Give it time. Don't worry about it. Don't analyze yourself so much. Don't analyze where you're at, or feeling that you have to do something with your life. You don't have to do a damn thing. You really don't. You can really just observe if you want. But you're someone that wants to be involved. I know it's a real give and take relationship with you. Some days you're like, you know what, fuck it. You know, this is just, I feel the frustration that you feel with how the earth is going. I feel that, and I feel the helplessness that you feel at times, wishing that you could do more. However, you are where you're meant to be, and the body of water that you are next to is doing more for your health than anything else. So don't burn yourself out. And it's no accident that you are near a body of water. And spend much time as you can. Spend as much time as you can near this body of water, because your energy is permeating and flowing with the water. It's going out with the water. I want you to take care of your lower region of your body. I'm feeling I'm feeling weight on the lower region of your body. So take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, and don't stress out about where you're at right now. You're gonna recognize your purpose, and this is the time for reflection and just observing what's happening around you, and taking it in. But don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. You are who you are. You're an incredible creation, and you've been through a lot, girl. You've been through a lot, and it takes a certain soul to be able to deal with what you have in your life. You've really picked a challenging theme and life path on this planet Earth. But the ease and the peace is coming later to you. You're going to have such a peace of mind the older you get, and it's going to keep you young. It's gonna keep you fresh. I hope this makes sense. This paper is crazy. There's so much I could share with you and say to you, but we would be here all day. There's a lot to share. So I hope that gives you some insight as to where you're at and where you are going. But don't worry. Bottom line is, don't worry. You are, you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Don't stress yourself out, and be exactly who you need to be. Be exactly who you need to be. You have good guidance around you. So just open yourself up a little more, relax a little more. And I know you're giving a conscious effort in doing that already. You are, I want to say, you are the most aware out of your family with what's going on. I feel like your awareness is rare with the people that are around you. Your knowledge, you're supremely intelligent, and no matter how much frustration you feel, it is making a difference. You are leaving impression. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to close with that. I hope that's given you some insight, and I'm going to go to the next question on here. Okay, drink of water, flow it out. Okay, right. I'm really kind of bummed this pen stopped working. I should know better. I've got some more pens here. I'm using a pencil right now. Okay. Oops, what happened to my chat? Okay, I'm just going to go to the page because... okay. Hi, everyone. Okay. Hi, Aggie. How are you, honey? Right. Aggie. And this is the thing. Whatever information is coming through, this can apply to a lot of people. This can apply to a lot of people. Even though the question, is I'm answering it for somebody else. You guys can relate to this. You guys can relate to this, and the question may be answered for you. So, like this is how it works. Thanks so much. Hi, Shilamar. Hi, Angry Birds. Hi, Lena. Hi, Tomboy. Hi, Maria. Okay, so Aggie, I'm going to get into your question. Let's go, Aggie. Oh, okay. So I've been feeling weird lately, like I'm completely out of place. I feel drawn to a more simple way of life. Some insight, please. Right, Aggie. Girl, you are old. You have old energy. Your kids are some of your greatest teachers. Your kids, as crazy as it is having kids, any of you parents out here, they are the souls that will give you great earthing, great perspective, because we get so caught up in our daily lives. Kids bring us back down to earth. Kids simplify our life because kids are sponges. They see life for exactly what it is. They don't think about tomorrow. They don't think about the future. They think about now, present, and they are completely intuitive with the way that they see life and the way that they experience life. Aggie, I'm going to say to you, I know you are a very good cook, but you need to spend more time in the kitchen and make your kitchen as homely and as conducive to your energy as possible. And that means I want you to make things from scratch. Now, you've obviously heard me talking about making food from scratch. However, when you condition your kitchen, I feel like you already spend a lot of time in the kitchen. It's in your culture. It's in your culture. I want you to spend more time in the kitchen. Now, there's reason for this. I want you to condition your kitchen so that you are completely at peace and at home in your kitchen. Now, the reason for this is that when you, and I'm going to say this because it's to do with your hands, and it's about you channeling the energy into the food that you make and the food that you consume with your family. And the reason for this is that once you have conditioned this space, particularly, it's going to be the way of you being able to interface with your higher self in the kitchen. In the kitchen, I feel it's your place of coming together, of unity, of enjoyment. You get a lot of pleasure from food, but I feel like when you condition your kitchen, I don't know what it is about the kitchen and why Spirit is telling me the kitchen, but obviously I know, but the kitchen, when you are preparing your food, you're putting the energy into it. And I feel like once you condition this place, and when you start making food from scratch and you feed yourself and your family this food, you're going to start getting insight. It's like you're feeding yourself your love vibration, because once you condition this space, you're allowing, pretty much like a gateway, a portal to open in this area. And you're going to find yourself, when you're kneading dough, or when you are stirring a pot, or when you are doing something of that nature, your mind is going to absolutely drift, and you're going to relax, and the insight is going to start coming in so easily for you. Honey, you are a high empath, you are a natural intuitive, and you are sharp. I feel like there's been situations in your life where you have been guided even without your own knowing, and you would look back and think, wow, that could have turned out so different. I'm glad I did it this way. Does that make sense? Girl, you are old. You have had, old as in old soul. You are old soul. And this kitchen is important, because making things in the kitchen is going to allow you to channel insight into your life easily, and you're going to then work out more about what you should be doing. I also want to say, I'm seeing a television on. I want to say that if you can, just as an experiment, leave the television off at night when you are preparing food and making this. I just want to see how different you feel in your nature, in your body. I'd be very interested to hear how you feel being around minimal electronics. Your hands, Aggie. You are very good with your hands. You hold a lot of energy in your hands. You have strong hands. I feel like there is a lot of energy. When I see you clairvoyantly, honey, I'm seeing a lot of energy in your hands. I feel like you are a layer of hands. You are a layer of hands. Your hands are very nurturing. You heal not only yourself, but when you are preparing the food, you are putting that energy. I feel like you hold the energy in your family. I feel like you hold the energy in your family, and it comes through and channels through your hands. Make your kitchen a space of good, clean, beautiful energy, and you will see how the insight will start flowing into your life. And you will start to get clarity about who you are, about where you're going, and what you're doing. I think you know deep down what you're doing and where you're going, but sometimes it just takes a little nudge from something else or somebody else to be like, aha, yep, I knew I was doing the right thing, but sometimes, you know, I could question that, and it just, sometimes you just need a little bit of confirmation from somebody else. So if this makes sense to you, you know, let me know. But I'm getting associated with you. Spend time in the kitchen, start making things from scratch. I feel like you already do, but even more so. And you will see how this insight will start to flow through you and flow through your hands, and basically work in your favor. And I feel like it's going to give you a comfort that, a newfound comfort, because I feel like there's a comfort with you already there. I feel you are naturally content as a human, but this is going to give you a comfort like no other. And it'll be interesting to see how that goes with you. Right. Next one. Let's see. I'm coming down here. Hi, guys. Thank you so much. Maria's saying, what color lipstick is that? Well, it's just a lip liner and it's like a mauvey one. It's just like a $2 one. I've had it for years. Oh. Hi, Lena. I would love a reading from you. Sure. Well, this is the time. This is the time. Thank you so much. Been following you for a long time. Hi, Goddess TV. Yes, I do have PayPal. My PayPal address, I'm going to write it in the chat here, is andulairah@live.com.au. You can also do it that way if that's more convenient for you. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Bob. Bob says, yes, I followed you for like 3 years now. Yes, Laura, you can do Super Chat. Hi, Joanna. How do we get a reading? Well, just, you can do it through Super Chat. So if you see that little $sign down the bottom of the Super Chat, of the chat, you can actually do it there. So I think you just click on it and then you just pay the $5. So it's like $5 per question. And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Oh, no problem. Mike T says, are you single? I'm married to the universe, honey. Hi, Vegan in Wonderland. Oh, you're so sweet. Okay, whoops, sorry. Andulairah, darling, you look gorgeous. Hi from Elise. Oh, Elise, I don't know if you remember. Of course I remember you. Just came here to say hi and give you a virtual hugs and kisses. I'm going to sleep now. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Hi, Shailamar. Shailamar is asking when my twins' third party will be gone. I'm not understanding the question. Do you want to just elaborate a little bit on that more? When my twin's third party will be gone. That's not making sense to me. If you just want to give me, like, elaborate on that question, that would be great. Third party, is it? Okay. She really killed, stealed, and destroyed. I'm not really understanding that question. Hold on, I'll just see if you've written anything else down here. I'll come back to that. Oh, okay, Aggie's Aggie's responded saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe it. I've never had a reading before, and this is so accurate. I'm in the kitchen all the time, and I've always felt I am an old soul. Thanks, darling. Oh, you're so welcome." Hi, Kathy from New Zealand. Okay, so let me just see if Shalimar. I'll just wait for you, Shalimar, but I'll go to somebody else and I'll come back to you. Okay. Hi, Bob. I need to move from my current climate, like New Mexico or Arizona. I need to move from my current climate. Are you saying you want to move to New Mexico or Arizona? Is that what you're saying? Bob, I'm gonna get into your energy now. There's a lot of wet energy around you, Bob, and I feel like it's no good for you. I feel like you need to get out. Wherever you're at, I feel like you need to get out. And I feel like you need to dry yourself out. I feel like there's, it's creating some stagnant energy around you, and it's attracting, not negligent. What's the word? What's the word? Universe. It's creating unnecessary imbalance in your life, and that's how susceptible you are. You are also very empathic, and you kind of get entrained by your environment. I feel like because you're so empathic, I feel like the environment around you really affects the way you feel. And I'm feeling, even though there's just moisture in your field, and it's too much, and I feel like it's bothering your field. It's bothering your field, and I feel like it's giving you a lot of, I'm not saying negligent. What's the word? Come on, universe. It's giving you a lot of narky kind of unnecessary nuisance kind of health effects. You know, like not feeling good, like waking up and still wanting to go back to bed, feeling tired, feeling lethargic, feeling flat, feeling it's just weighing you down. Literally, it's weighing you down. Weighing you down. You need to dry out. I suggest you going somewhere dry. Somewhere dry. You need sun, Bob. You need some more sun. You need more sun on your body without sunscreen. You need some balancing. Somewhere where there is sun. Somewhere where there is sun. And I would say you absolutely trust your intuition with this, and I would suggest you need to be somewhere where there is dry, like not fire. I want to say fire, but as in heat and dry. Heat and dry. You should you move, you're going to have openings. Your health will be better. You'll feel more balanced. You'll feel more peaceful within yourself. You won't be tired. You won't be irritable. A new group. What is that? You need to go somewhere dry, Bob. You need to go somewhere dry. It will affect you and turn everything around for you. You need to go somewhere dry. East. No, no, no. Does that make sense, Bob? I'm not sure if you've responded down here, but my question is, any input on my move? I do believe I would like to get back into Reiki and healing arts. Oh, absolutely. See, this is what I mean by openings. I feel you going somewhere dry and warm is going to give you openings. And I've written here groups. I feel like it's going to introduce you to new people. I feel like you should be doing this. And it's funny you say this about the Reiki, because like I said, you're an empath and you are very much entrained with your environment, as in you communicate to the environment around you, you channel and pick up energy so easily, and location is very, very important for someone like you. So choosing your right location is going to do wonders, and I feel like you've been wanting this for a while, but you have felt I feel like you've been waiting for the right time, but also you felt stuck in some ways. So does that make sense? Let's just see. I kind of messed on my question. I need to move from... Oh, okay, so thank you. Rainy climate to northern New Mexico, Arizona. I will be able to get this done soon. Good. Well, thank you for confirming, because like I said, I feel a lot of wet energy around you. That's what I initially said. So, you know, it basically confirms what I've just said. You are in a wet environment, and I feel like it's not good for yourself. It's not good. Yes. Okay. It's killing my arthritis. Yes. You will see, once you go to a place of heat and dryness and being out in sun radiation, it is good for you, no matter what people say. You know, a healthy amount of sun without SPF or chemicals on your skin is going to do the world good for your arthritis and your joints, Bob. You'll see that. Okay, good. So I hope that helps you. I feel that it is the best thing for you to do is to go out somewhere warm, somewhere dry, and your life will change 100% for the better. So I would strongly encourage you to get on with that and trust your intuition. And when you feel this pull and this longing to go somewhere warm and dry, trust that your higher self knows what it's putting in your path. Trust that you know that information that's coming through is being given to you from your higher self. So trust that. So trust it and act on that as soon as possible. Hi, Rose. Hi, her soul. Yes, how do we get a reading? Well, just like I mentioned, you do the super chat down the bottom of the chat, the $sign, and just pay $5 for a question. That's how I'm doing it. Hi, Stolos Path from British Columbia. Hi, Akio. Thank you, Tomboy, for explaining. Nathan, hi, Nathan. I just tried to pay for a super chat, but it did not pull up. Not sure if I'm doing something wrong. You can always go to my website as well at alun.com to the clairvoyance section. Hi, Dawn McKay. Okay, Dawn. And I have Laura. So, Dawn, I'm just trying to see if I can see your question here. Okay. Dawn, I'm just trying to find your question, but I'm not seeing it on here. So if you want to put your question up, then I'll get back to you. Hi, Laura. I'm gonna read for you. Okay, Laura. Let's get another piece of paper. Laura, oh look, I've already got energy coming in. Girl, you have had some heartbreak. Laura, it says, is there a loving, stable relationship coming in? Oh, honey. I feel like you have had some pain in your life. I don't want you to be, again, I don't want you to be so hard on yourself. It hurts. I feel the pain. I feel the pain. Ugh, my chest is hurting. I feel you, honey. I feel like there's been a lot going on, and I feel like there's been some infidelity. I feel like there's been some cheating. I feel like there's been some emotional. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I feel like there's been a lot going on around your love life, and actually that's with saying that though, Laura, I feel like also you really do see the best in others, and you really try to make things work, but sometimes giving too much can just be so taken advantage of. I know you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I feel like you've done a lot of soul searching for a long time, and I feel like this cycle has repeated itself, and you've attracted the same type of people into your life for a long time. But I feel like not right now. I feel, you know, I feel like someone is coming, but not right now. Not right now. You've got body work to do. You've got emotional work to do. I feel that there needs to be some healing. I know I feel how much you want to give yourself to someone, and how you feel you're ready, but I still feel there's some work that you need to do on yourself. There's some cords. There's some cords attached with you that you need to cut, and let go of. Don't beat yourself up over it. I feel like if you're not careful, you can manifest this in your body and it will make you sick. Someone is coming for you, but not now. And I want to say in years' time, like the right one. You may meet others in the next, within now to the next 3 years, but this other one coming in, I don't feel like they're coming in until later. But I would encourage you to really work on yourself, and really really understand yourself more and what it is you really want from somebody, and really recognizing your worth, and really recognizing and appreciating who you are. And believe me, when a relationship is meant to happen, and when it is the right relationship, it will be so effortless. It really will be. It will be so effortless. Even though you're putting in work, it'll be so easy with the person that it just flows so nicely, and you will know that it is the right relationship. You will feel it. But you have to also know that what you are experiencing now, you are attracting that into your life. Whatever you put out is what you're going to get back. So if you have a real needy, longing, feeling of having to have someone in your life for the sake of not being lonely, you're never going to attract a healthy relationship. Because what people really should know is that the biggest relationship that you have in your life is the one that you have with yourself. People and souls are going to come and go in and out of your life. Holy shit, I'm getting so hot right now. People are going to come in and out of your life all the time, throughout your lifetimes. So the most important relationship that you could ever have is the one that you have with yourself. And the one that you have with yourself needs to be one of acceptance, of learning, of understanding, of evolving. And so when you are feeling good, and even if you are alone, in your life. You don't actually feel lonely. It is at these times where you start to attract good experiences and good healthy people in your life. If you are really feeling lonely and being scared of being alone, you're only throwing that out there, and the universe is going to respond by giving you exactly what you're feeling. So you are forever mirroring and reflecting out, whatever it is that comes to you all the time. You are a mirror reflection of your life. And nothing was thrown upon you. Nothing was, there are no victims here, no matter how hard it can be. And I know it's awful, but there are no victims. And this is why people that come into our lives seem to be similar in character and behavior. Why is that? Why do we keep attracting these types of people? It's because of the energy that we are putting out. So someone is coming for you, Laura, but it's not going to be right now. It's going to be later. It's going to be later. I feel like this time for you right now needs to be about yourself and reflection, contemplating, and really accepting who you are right now, as you are right now, and being able to move forward with that, and wondering what if and when is this going to happen. Just let it come to you, honey. Just let it come to you. Okay. Yes, okay. Thanks, Laura. You understand. You're right. What can I do to cut those cords? Thank you so much. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So the way you can cut these cords, Laura, is, again, it starts with whatever is not serving you right now, remove it out of your life, bottom line. And then obviously self-love, self-work, spending time in nature, and reprogramming the way you think about yourself, being around healthy, beautiful, loving frequency. And that means telling yourself, in the mirror every morning when you wake up, good morning, self. I love you so much. I appreciate you. I love what you are now. And even though we've had hard times together, we're going to do this. We're going to be good together. You've got to love yourself as you would love a newborn baby coming into your life. You have to. It can't be any other way. It can't be any other way. So it's going to take some time, but you will get through. You will get through, and someone else will then, the right one will appear. So don't fall back into old habits by attracting the same type of person. Give yourself time to grow and to go through this painful process. Okay. Now I'm looking for your question, Dawn. I'm not sure if you are writing down here. Hi, Red Sage Tarot. Hi, I'm wondering about my daughter's father and I. Okay, let's get another piece of paper. Red Sage. Red Sage. You guys have also, I've definitely seen some contrasts going on with the two of you. Is there other people involved with this relationship? Because I'm getting other people involved around you. Are you waiting for something? Are you waiting for an outcome? Is there... Okay. I'm feeling contrast, and I'm also feeling some pain on your behalf. Okay, so I'm feeling that there are other people involved with this. Can you confirm this? I feel like there is third party, other people. I'm getting other people. Okay. It's something with the immediate family. Can you confirm this for me, Red Sage? There's a few things that are coming through, but the main thing is that I'm seeing there already has been headaches, big headaches, and I'm feeling that you're unsatisfied with how things are turning out. Oh, there's some interesting energies coming through. Mother-in-law. Okay, so let's just talk about the people first. Are you? I'm hoping you're answering here. Yes, he has had a girlfriend. I'm waiting to hear from him. Yes. Okay. Third party. Thank you for confirming that. Yes. Oh, honey. Thank you for confirming. I feel like all I can say, he's not coming back. He's not coming back, Red Sage. I would say that whatever you have with him or had with him, he's elsewhere. He's elsewhere. His energy is elsewhere. And I feel in many respects you were meant to come together for the birthing of your daughter, because she's not normal, as in she is of different energy. And as painful as that is, because I know you still have a lot of love, and there's hurt, there's a lot of hurt. I don't feel like he's coming back. I'm sorry, honey, I don't feel like it. I feel like he is busy. He's busy. And the aloofness, I just feel like he is, I don't know him, but I'm picking up on the energy, and I feel like he's very dismissive. He's so dismissive. You don't want to be around this. You don't want to be around this energy. You don't want to be around this energy. I feel like I feel like the communication is not. There's something about the mother-in-law. What is that? What is that, universe? Mother-in-law. His mother. His mother. The lack of communication. I feel like he's not playing his part. I feel like he's not playing his part. I feel like he is busy elsewhere, and to try and chase him or to try and have him back or present in your life is like is going up the mountain, you know, trying to roll back up the mountain. He's obviously going to be a part of your life for the sake of your daughter. He has to be. But I feel like he is... There's manipulation. There's manipulation. Honey. You know, this is the thing with readings, is that I just cannot sugarcoat the information that's coming through. And I just feel like he's smart. I feel like he is, there's an aloofness attached with him, a dismissive energy with him. Right, okay, thank you. His mum talks to me all the time. I feel like she feels sad. I feel like she feels sad the way that this has turned out. I feel she hopes that he comes back around, but I just, at this moment, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. But I still feel like he is obviously going to be a part of your life. So, as in, he needs to be legally as being the father of your daughter. But you're going to come to terms with this. You're going to come to terms with this, and I feel like you have good support around you. You have good support around you. Yeah, he's telling me if I try and get full child support, he will walk away from our daughter. So that's how he's manipulating me right now. Wow, honey. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like I said, these words that that's coming across the paper, they are absolutely confirming everything you're saying. So I would be absolutely looking out for yourself and the sake of your daughter's well-being right now. You are always going to be supported. I feel like, yes. So you're saying to me, yes, he doesn't talk to her at all, and she's devastated about it. So I'm glad you have that connection with the mother-in-law then, because she was the first person to come, like on the paper. I've written here, mother-in-law. So I'm glad you have that connection with her. She will always support you. She feels awful about how this is, but he is his own kind. You're this you're the father of your daughter. I would not be losing any more sleep over him. Legally, he cannot walk away. I don't know what country you're in, but he cannot, as much as he threatens to walk away, he cannot walk away. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy because he's going to be challenging. He's difficult already, but he's not coming back. And honey, you don't want to be around someone like this. You will find somebody else. Not right now, but there is someone that will love you and your daughter like a father. So I would say just now work on bringing up your daughter in the most healthiest environment possible and maintaining the connection with the mother-in-law, because it's hurting her as much as it's hurting you. She loves that daughter of yours like her own child. So she is good support for you right now. And I feel like there's other support around you. So I just want you to keep a level head and don't beat yourself up or rehash what's happened between you. It was meant to happen. It was meant to happen. It's a learning experience. And now the most important thing is basically just providing a healthy environment for not only you, but also your daughter. So this is the most important thing. And you will. You're a good woman. I feel you've got a good head on your shoulders. And you're also very intuitive, and I feel like your daughter's energy, it's not normal. And there are a lot of kids coming through right now that their energies need to be nurtured. They need to be nurtured because they are of such high frequency, and they may find it challenging to be in the earth's current frequency, if that makes sense. So I would not give this partner, not this partner, but the father of your child, I would not give him much time, because he's not going to give you much time. And if you push him too much, he will make your life misery. So just leave it and take care of yourself and the people that love you and appreciate you, and most of all, take care of your daughter. Okay? So I hope that gives you a little insight. Okay, can I just break for a minute? I need to go to the bathroom. So I'm just going to break for a second. So if you guys need to go to the bathroom or need a break also, just hold with me and I'll be back. And I'm so hot right now. The energy on my face is burning. You guys are channeling my energy right now. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Feel much better. I'm just going to scroll back up. Now, where am I? Okay. Her soul. Okay. Hi, Andulairah. I finally made it for a live chat. I have a question. Is he my twin flame? My name is Sarah, and he is Roberto. Let's get Roberto. Sarah. Oh, Sarah, you are a romanticist. Girl, you are passionate. You are a lover. Roberto. He is the same also. You guys have been together before, yes? Roberto. Oh, gosh, he makes me smile. He makes me smile. I know he makes you smile. Girl, I am seeing glassy eyes with you. Roberto. Is he older than you? He's also very smart. My chooks are wanting to be a part of this. Okay, so I'm feeling you have been together. Whoa, okay. Oh, I've got some interesting energy coming through with this. Are you here? Okay. Robot. Girl. Oh, Sarah. Girl, you are in the womb. You are in the womb with Roberto. Universe is giving me some wild energy with the two of you. Oh, dynamic. I am in the womb with you, Sarah. I have no idea if this makes sense, but this is exactly what's coming in. This could represent a pregnancy. I've got my hand on my stomach. So I'm not sure if you're still here, but are you confirming any of this? He's turning 31. No, he's 30, so I'm turning 31 this month. No, we went to the same school years and didn't know. Yes. Okay. Oh. Girl, I look. What is yes? Thank goodness for YouTube. Okay, I'm trying to pick up from here. Right. Okay, so you've come back together. He's 30. I'm turning 31. He is old. He's got a, there is a maturity about him. He is nice, Sarah. You, okay, so the energy coming through, you guys, look, it's inevitable. I feel like it's inevitable that you are going to unify. I'm seeing pregnancy with you and I'm seeing children with you. Lifetime. I feel like you're both, I don't want to call it old-fashioned, but I feel like you're both romantics. You're both romantics. You both want the same thing. You are good together. He's got a lot of, there's a lot of water energy associated with him, and you have a lot of air around you. Yeah. Okay. What is the significance of Jupiter coming in? What is that, universe? Whoa, Sarah, honey, you are going to be a mother of more than one child. I feel like you... Are you wanting to be a mum? Are you wanting to... Yes, he's a healer. Yes, I'm still here. Okay. Yes, I'm seeing babies with you, honey. I'm seeing pregnancy with you. Yes, you are... I feel like you will be together for years. I feel like you will be together for years. Yes. So twin flame is kind of a categorical... It like categorizes the love that you have. I do feel you have had lifetimes together. I feel like I even want to say that there is lifetimes. I even want to say that the previous incarnation that you've just come out of, you were in it at some... You may not have been married, but you may have been brother and sister. I feel like you guys have been great friends. I feel like you talk and you have so much communication and you have so much to talk about. I feel like you've... Whatever incarnation that you were a part of in a previous life, which I feel like it was the one you've just come from. So like in the 50s and 60s, I feel like it was immediate. Your connection was immediate. So either that means husband and wife, brother and sister, mother and daughter, sister and sister. I feel like he understands women. I feel like he understands women. I feel like there is the femininity aspect of him that makes him understand and have empathy for women. Can you confirm this? Yes. Oh, okay. So I'm not sure. Okay, so he's a Libra. Is that a water sign? And Aries is obviously, I think, an air sign. Is that right? I have 2 girls from a previous relationship. Okay, good. Right. I wouldn't be surprised though if I'm feeling like there's more. I feel like there's more kids coming. And so with Roberto, I feel that, you know, he's like there's such a nice aspect with his communication. I feel like the two of you talk for hours about all different things. I feel like you come together very good, and time just passes when you're together. So like I was saying about the twin flame, I feel like I want to say you are soulmates. I want to say you are soulmates. I want to say you belong to the same soul clan. And you have a connection to Europe. There is a connection to Europe. There is a connection to Europe. Okay. Aries is fire. Libra is air. Right. Okay. Okay, so I feel like, to answer your question, I feel like whatever happens between you, which I feel there is union, this is lifetime union. I feel like at whatever capacity, he is always going to be present in this lifetime with you. I feel like he was in your immediate previous incarnation also. You've done so much work together, and I do feel pregnancy with you again. I'm clutching my stomach. I feel warm. I feel fuzzy. There's a lot of good energy in the stomach region with the two of you, and that to me symbolizes... It could symbolize a few things. I mean, it could be quite literally, as in it is pregnancy, but it could also mean that a lot of your energy together is centered around the solar plexus area. You're both healers. You're both healers. Okay, yes, you're saying he's a healer, but you both are, and you both come together. You make good partnership together. So, to answer your question, I know you are both soulmates. Twin flame is it's something so rare, and I really feel that it's kind of misconstrued in the way that, you know, you belong just to one other, and they belong to you. I do believe in the separation, but I feel like we are separate in so many different fragments, and so many fragments of us are our other soulmates. I feel like it would be erroneous to say that we only belong to one significant other. I feel like when we split from source, we fragmented into shards and shattered into so many different perspectives and so many different pathways and so many different expressions of that source energy. So you are definitely soulmates. You've definitely spent a lot of time together, and I feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time together in this lifetime. And I keep clutching the stomach. I keep clutching the stomach. It feels good. I feel the energy centered around there. So I hope that confirms things for you. Air and water. There's a lot of water associated with him, whether it's zodiac or not. There's a lot of water around him, and there's a lot of air around you. I feel like you like clean air. I feel like you like to be with the wind in your hair, and I feel like he likes to sit near rivers or lakes or beaches and oceans, and I feel like the blending is very harmonious. I feel like the blending is very harmonious. Okay, good. Yeah. Oh, she says, I knew it. I cried when we first had sex because it was so intimate. Yeah, it's unbelievable, your connection. Okay, so let me go back up to... Okay, so I'm just going to work my way down. So now I'm still waiting for... I'll just keep working down. So I'm at Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Oh, honey. Let's talk. Let's talk, Nathan. Nathan, you would, energetically, you would have to be one of the sweetest people I know. You have the loveliest energy field. And I feel like you've also had challenge in your life. And I feel like you are waiting for the one to come in your life. And I feel like you have been for a while. And I feel like when you've met someone, and I feel like you fall head over heels. So, and you can't help it. It's just your energy. It's your wonderful energy. And I feel like you're so giving immediately. And you are devoted. You are old-fashioned. As in, like, your values are old-fashioned. You are a devoted partner. You want to just be with someone for the rest of your life, a life partner. Oh, Nathan. I feel like the person that comes in, you're going to be working together. You're going to be doing something together. Does this make any sense to you? Does this make any sense? I don't know if you're still here. I hope you are. Okay, let's talk. You're here. Okay, good. Yes. Okay, so I'll just see what you say. But what I'm saying is, if you can confirm someone coming in for you, I feel like you've had heartache. I feel there's been pain. I feel like that you just want the one to come in. You're sick of games. I don't feel like you're not a game player, but I feel like other people around you haven't been as serious as you. It's not like they have been playing games either. I just feel like they're not as committed as you. Is that right? Yes, no, I'm not sure what you're responding to, so I don't know where you're up to. Where are you? So anyway, I want to say that okay. Where your mother is coming through. There's a lot of mother energy around you. What is that about? have you, what is with here now? Okay, yeah. So, have you had a difficult childhood, Nathan? Has there been issues in your childhood? I feel like there's been some things happen in your childhood. So, a sense of abandonment? Yes. Okay, thank you. Abandonment of being neglected, of being not cared for, of being... yes. Okay, thank you for confirming. Abandonment, negligence, not care, not... yes, okay. Look, and I feel like what's happened in your child... yes, thank you for confirming. So you have had a difficult childhood, yes. And that stems now to your current relationships with partners. And what happens in our childhood does serve as lessons and teachings for us in our adult lives, but sometimes they can be of detriment if we spend too much in our past. I don't want you to dwell so much in your past. I want you to really look forward. You have so much to give somebody, Nathan. Like, you are such an incredible person. You're an amazing human being. I feel like you have always... your glass has always been half full, and you've always tried to make a shitty situation better. I feel like you've always done your best to try and make a bad thing work, no matter how much, crap and challenge you've really experienced in your life. I love you. I think you really are inspiring, not just for because I feel your energy. I just feel like I feel like not just to me, but to others around you. I feel like despite what's happened to you, and not just, in your early years, but even in your I'm getting young adult, I feel like you've pulled yourself out of it. You've pulled yourself out of it. You've done very well. I feel like despite circumstances, you've always kept your head above water. Is that correct? Yeah. I don't know what's going on here, but oh, Sheila Starseed saying BS reading. Okay, honey. Well, you can disappear. You don't have to be here. Okay. So you work that out for me. I need to concentrate on Nathan right now. So I feel like what's happened in your past, don't let it define who you are now and who you become. Of course, it is good to take these teachings and lessons from our past, because they do make us, in many respects, they kind of put the foundation for what we're willing to put up with and what we're not willing to put up with. But you didn't go into this unconsciously. You come in knowing what you were doing. But I feel like it's going to also take a little bit of time, a little bit of self-nurturing, a little bit of self-healing. But you've come leaps and bounds. I actually feel that you've had transition in the last 2 years. I feel like there's been something happen with you energetically, that you've been at a crossroads. I feel like a couple of years ago this has happened, not now, because I feel like you are more aware and conscious of who you are than ever before. But I feel like you're coming full circle now, and you really are committed to devoting yourself to someone. And that someone may not come right now, but I feel like that they're going to come when you least expect it. And it could be through somebody you already know. Could be through or a connection that you already have. But I don't feel like you know this person. I don't feel like you know them. Yeah. Okay. So somebody is coming through, but take this time now with yourself. 2020 is going to be a tumultuous year for many people on this planet. But I feel like you have got your I know you have your ups and downs with yourself, emotionally speaking, with your emotional stability, but you are so much better off than what you were before. And I think you'll agree with me with that. I feel like you have come leaps and bounds for where you were. So I would suggest to set your intentions, write your intentions out. What do you want from your life? Be explicit with the detail, write it down on paper, exactly what you want, and say it in a way and write it in a way that it's already happened. Write exactly down the person that you want in your life, and don't leave any detail out of it. Really put down what you want. And when universe and your higher self comes together, that unification with someone will come exactly when it's meant to, most likely when you least expect it, and in the most strangest of circumstances. Nathan, I feel like you have had high strangeness around in your life a lot. I feel like there are things that have happened in your life that it makes you believe that there is something else out there. You may not be able to explain it, but I think you feel that it kind of confirms that there's something else out there. It confirms to you. So I'm not at all surprised that, you are looking for this, because I feel the devotion. I feel like that's all you've ever wanted, was someone to love you back. I feel like that's it. I feel like that's all you've wanted. And I feel eventually you're going to meet that significant other. But I feel like with that, it's going to start slow. It's going to start slow. Yes, high strangeness. Thank you for confirming. I feel like it's going to start slow, and it may be someone that you may not initially recognize. And it may be someone completely different to someone that you've previously experienced. Like, I'm talking about the characteristics and the behavior in someone that you would most likely find attractive. I feel like this is somebody very different, and there's good reason for that. So I would say, just because it will come slow, you may not recognize it straight away, which is good, because I feel like in the past you've had such intense feelings for someone that it can be off-putting, or it could be interpreted in the wrong way, or it can be just too intense, because you're a lover, you're passionate, you're a romantic, you're a sweetheart. There's so many wonderful qualities about you, but for someone that you've just met, it can be quite overwhelming, and I completely understand. I totally understand. So hang in there and keep doing as you're doing, but write down what it is that you want exactly. Make it explicit, and as much detail as you can, and say it out loud. Say it out loud what you want, and you will see how the universe will start to slowly bring things together. Okay, so okay. Oh, thanks, Maria. She's spot on. Yeah. Okay. Now, I'm, like I said, I'm just going down the line. Hi, Alter, Aaron Bachelor. Hey there. Yes, you can get a reading through my webpage. Thanks, Goddess TV. I haven't checked my emails. I know they're coming in. I'm sure I have got... I'll just check, actually. Yes. It's just loading. Tracy, yes, thank you, Tracy. I got you, honey. Svetlana, there you are. Okay. Okay, Svetlana. I got you, girl. I'm just trying to see where your question is. Maria says, will this be a weekly thing? Well, if people like this, if people like the way that this is going, we can do a weekly get together like this. And I've had a lot coming through right now, and I really hope that I can get through today. So, and if not, I will continue tomorrow until I finish completely. So, and then I'll reschedule another reading for people. But how are you guys feeling so far? Are you liking the way that this is going? And I find that I talk and answer a question, and I kind of finish when it just finishes naturally. So, you know, I'm not timing anything. It just finishes when it finishes. So, yeah. So, Svetlana, I'm just trying to find your question, honey. I'm Hi, Stola's Path. I don't know, Svetlana. I'll just look down and see if you have got your question down here. I'm not seeing it right now. Hi, Sharmila, my girl. Hi, Casey. Oh, thanks, darling. Okay. Let's see. Svetlana, where are you, girl? Okay. I'll come back to you, Svetlana, because I'm not seeing your question here. So, not sure what's going on, but I'll come back. Shy Lamar. So, Shy, yeah, I'm just saying. If you can just put your question in one, like one conversation thing, because I'm getting like 3 or 4 different words and sentences in different messages, and honestly, I don't know what I don't know what you're trying to ask me. I don't know who we're talking about here. Tomboy saying Andulairah, block her. We can't. No moderator. Okay. Right. Okay, I think I got rid of her for you guys. I don't know who this Sheila Starseed is, but everyone's complaining about her, so I've just got rid of her. Okay. Okay. I don't believe in most things she says. If she wants to do psychic readings, let her. Live and let live. There's no stopping her. Okay. Thank you, Sharmila. Okay, so I'm going to go back up to... I can't find... Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to move on. Svetlana, we'll wait for you, honey. We'll have to come back. So I'm going to keep going. So... Athena says, just one more question, and for the time being, also thank you so much. There are honestly no words. I got chills before. I appreciate your answer immensely. You are so welcome, honey. Okay. All right. So Sally says, what do you see in reference to past or concurrent existences I have lived? Sally, I want to say that with your past lives, there is a huge female energy connected to you. I feel like many past lives have been female, and I feel this has direct meaning and connection to why you feel the way you feel in this life. And I know this is going to make complete sense to you. You know what I'm talking about. I want to say that if we're talking about location, it's old. I mean, obviously, you know you're an old soul. I know that you're an old soul, but you really are old in that you've had, you know, and I'm going to say you've chosen a lot of challenging lives. You've chosen, you want knowledge. You want knowledge, and you want learning. And I feel like in order for someone like you to get that, you've had a lot of contrast in your lifetimes. You've had a lot of pain. You've had a lot of loss. There's been trauma, loss. I keep getting loss associated with you. There is a fear that you have had. I feel like in the last couple of incarnations of your life, I feel like the passing, you're into death, I feel like has not been easy. I feel like there is a, I don't want to say you have a fear of death in this life, but I feel there is a you spend a lot of your energy focused on the death or dying process. But I'm going to say, with the passing of your grandmother, who is around you a lot, she was the one that come through when I was talking before. I feel like she has helped you come at ease with death and the passing process into afterlife, if you want to call it afterlife, or basically, this door closing, the earth door closing, and moving into the expanded source door of afterlife, if that's what you want to call it. I feel like her passing has allowed you to have ease with your perspective on death. She is around you a lot, girl. I feel like she's in your dreams. I feel like she's visiting in your dreams. I feel because you are so busy and you're active in your daily life. I feel if she has come through, you're a healthy skeptic. I feel that if she has come through, you're missing the messages, at least in active daytime. I feel like nighttime is where you really converse. But I feel like her passing has helped you in many ways. There are issues with men. There are issues with men. A lot of issues with men in this life, but they have stemmed from past lives. There is a lot of issues with men. Male dominated energy. Dominated energy. Yeah, oh Sally, look, I've just got a vision of something in a past life. I don't want to say it like online because I don't want to, it's too, I think it's too personal. I'll tell you privately about that. It's to do with a passing. It's to do with a passing that you have had. I don't want to share it online. I think it's too personal. I would talk to you about it. But I feel there's been issues with men and male dominance in your life. And I feel like it's reflecting in this life. But you're strong in this life. I feel like you can hold your own in this life. But I still feel like there's issues with men. Just men. So your lives, your past lives, to answer you, have been predominantly, I want to say for the past 1,000 years, if we're going to go back, have been female. There's been a lot of female energy attached to you, and I feel like you enjoy femininity, you enjoy female energy, you enjoy goddess energy, but you have chosen challenging past lives. I suddenly feel really sore in my chest. My God, I feel so sore in my chest. A weight on my chest. So I'm feeling this empathically now. So I'm gonna let that go, but I hope that gives you insight with past lives. I could go on forever with past lives with you, Sally. I feel like, but I do want to share with you the passing of this previous life because I feel like it's pertinent to this life, and it's to do with the neck, chest area, and it's awful. But I feel like you want to hear this, and I feel like it's going to relate to you in this current life. Stola's path. Okay, right. That's not my name. Hi there. Okay. Let me just check with you, Sally. Are you down here? Where is it going? Stola's path. I don't know. Did you have you made payment on here? I'm not seeing it up in the super chat. I'm just wondering if you. Let me just check my. It may have come through my website. I haven't checked. No, that's. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so Stola's path. I'm not sure if. Okay. Oh, hi Svetlana. So Stola's path. I'm not sure if you have paid or not, but I'm not seeing it. And if you have, if you want to point it out to me, that would be great. Okay, so I'm just going to go back up. And I hope, thank you for your patience, but I am just slowly working through this, and I'm just saying the information as it comes to me, so I appreciate your patience with this. Okay, that's not my name. So, will I get into nursing, the nursing course I applied for, or should I choose a different path? My ex-narc husband has caused so much damage and thrown me off my path. I hope, let me just say, I hope he is completely cut from your life, because he is bad news. He is not healthy for you to be around. I hope he has stopped calling you. Is he leaving messages for you? Is he... I just don't want you around him. I don't want you... that energy makes me nervous. I don't want you to be around him anymore. I don't want you to respond to his text messages. I don't want you to answer his calls. Not a good energy, honey. He's not all there. He's not all in his head. He's not there. And, you know, if I can be completely, no sugarcoating, if I can be completely honest, I feel like there's attachment with him. I feel there's attachment on his field, and it's been there for a long time. I don't want you to be around him anymore. And I'm just telling you flat, if you have anything to do with him, I would stop it immediately. Okay? I don't want to scare you. I don't want to... I'm just saying, for your own peace of mind and your own sake, I don't want you to be around him or that energy. If you're around his friends, or if you're around people that know him, just avoid. Just avoid. Just save yourself that bad energy. Yeah, good. I'm so glad you've cut him off. He was threatening and is a liar. Cut him off. Good for you. Just stay away. Stay away. He's on his own path, and you are completely different. Now, listen, I feel like you're, let me just go back up, sorry. Okay, good. Okay, so nursing, I absolutely feel you're going to be in the healing capacity. You may actually start nursing, but change it. Because it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to be in the healing capacity of some sort. You're very good with people. I feel it's important for not only you and your own healing, but for the people that you will be caring for. I feel like you're going to be in some kind of caring, nursing, healing facility, something of that field, of that industry. And I feel it's very important for your own healing, and for the person that you are treating or are around. It's important for them. There is such an energetic exchange happening when you're with these people. Now, I want to say to you, you are very, very good around old people. You have a very engaging energy, and I feel like old people love to be around you. Old energy. I'm getting really... good feeling around you being around old people, like aged care, old people. You're a giver, you're a listener, and they have much to share with you. And I feel like beyond that, there is great energetic exchange. So I don't know if you've worked in aged care before, or if it's something you've considered. You are fantastic around old people. And I actually feel that you would help them so much with the passing process, with passing over, I mean, into the death transition. I feel like you would help these people so much, and it would just give you such a different perspective on life than you've ever had before. I feel like this is something that you would very much enjoy. So to some capacity, yes, the nursing course that you want, but I feel like your association, should you ever want it, to be around old people would be of such benefit to not only them but to you also. I feel like you will find it such a satisfactory job role, job position, but you have listened to your intuition because you are heading into the healing capacity, which is fantastic. And you also have sharp sixth sense. You are highly intuitive, and it's no accident that you are going into this field of work. So I feel, to answer your question, yes, you're going to be in that nursing, caring, healing facility because of your energy and because of the exchanges you have with others, that direct contact, one-on-one contact, eye to eye, heart to heart contact with people. You have fantastic energy to give, and it is so appreciated. I feel like you're so giving. So, but there is something with the old people and something with the transition of going into death that you are so natural at. So I would not be surprised if you head into that kind of work. Okay, she says, yes, I'm getting chills. Yes, I love oldies. Yes. Okay, so she said, yes, have heard that about him having attachments. He is dangerous. Yes, that's exactly the word, dangerous. Was my comment deleted? No, honey. No. Yes, okay. I'm glad you can confirm what I'm telling to you. So I hope that helps you, and trust your intuition with it. So I've pretty much confirmed with you what you already know about yourself, but mark my word, working around oldies, it will change your life. It will expand your being beyond anything you've done before. You will find it so satisfactory. You will find it so it's just so wonderful, so satisfactory. You will be satisfied with your profession in life. Stola's Path. Okay. Dawn McKay. Sorry, Dawn. I don't know where I missed you somewhere. I'm just scrolling up a little bit. Nathan, there you are. Okay. Yes, there you are. Okay, so I've just got names confused. Sorry. Let's get another piece of paper. How's everyone doing? Is everyone okay? I know there's been people waiting for a while, but like I said, I'm just slowly moving down the line. And I'll go for as long as I can, but obviously I'm not going to burn myself out. So if there are people that haven't, or I don't finish, I will pick up tomorrow and finish, and then just cut off at a certain time and be like, we'll schedule for next week, and we can do it that way. Okay. Okay, so I'm just scrolling down now. Good. Okay, thank you. Oh, thanks, Brett. She said here, I have had a personal reading with Andulairah. She is a true psychic. Her third eye gleams undoubtedly and crystal clear. Thought I'd share. You're so sweet. Thank you. High natural tendencies. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Okay. So I'm just scrolling down. Casey is here. Casey's saying, okay, Casey. Oh, okay. Visible asymmetry on my jaw, lips. I know surgery is expensive. I try to accept myself, but still having a hard time finding confidence to be myself. Oh, Casey, honey. I feel like this has been a lifelong challenge for you, is self-acceptance. You are so hard on yourself, honey. Oh, you're so gentle. You've got such a nice energy. I feel like the energy, when I tap into your field, I feel like you feel like in your mind that the visible asymmetry is the first thing people notice about you. That is what you think in your mind, right? I don't want you to think like that. That is not the first thing people notice about you. It's your eyes. You have the most gleaming, beautiful eyes. But when you point out to people, or when you say to people, or make it obvious that it's uncomfortable, or you feel that they're looking at that, then it becomes obvious. And so you are in an effect kind of manifesting that attraction for that attention to be focused on your area. You know, I want to say that the asymmetry has come from trauma in a past life where you were male. I feel like you had trauma to this area, and it's come through in this life for you. But in many ways, it's your catalyst for love and for self-love, for self-value, for self-worth, for self-appreciation. It's your theme to explore. I feel like it's affected your confidence so much, especially at school. I hope you didn't have hassles with it at school. I want to believe that you weren't picked on or people noticed it. And I feel like it only took one person to say it, to point it out to you, to be obvious, that completely affected your confidence dynamic. I'm not sure if you're still here, Casey. I hope so. I know it's been a while, but I'll keep going anyway. I'm not seeing you here, but I'll keep going. But I feel like that the confidence theme is what you're going to be exploring in this lifetime. Oh, you got siblings? I'm hoping, but I feel like it was pointed out at an early age, the asymmetry. And I don't think it would have been as a big deal if it wasn't pointed out. So if you can confirm that for me, then that would be great. But if you're not here, that's fine. But I feel like this is going to be a theme for you to explore in this life, Casey. And I feel like surgery at changing this, it may help you, but honestly, it's aesthetics. It's aesthetics, and the underlying issue here is self-acceptance. That's what we're talking about here. The surgery can fix it and straighten it and whatever. I mean, you can get anything done these days and correct anything, right? But it's not going to fix the underlying issue, which is your confidence. It's nice to be different in the world. It's nice to not be perfectly aesthetically straight and perfect. It's nice to have wrinkles. It's nice to have spotty skin. It's nice to have difference. It's nice to be different. It's appreciated. And believe me, people are not looking at that. People are not looking at that initially when they meet you, unless you point it out to them. People these days, and people forever, are looking for good-hearted people. And I've said this before in videos, it does not matter if you are the most attractive, physically attractive person on this planet. If you are a miserable, nasty, bitchy, moaning, awful, nasty piece of work, nobody's going to want to be around you, and no one is going to like you. You know, but let's just say physically, since we're talking about surface things here, if you know, are physically not gifted, or physically, I mean, beauty is totally in the eye of the beholder anyway. What I might think is beautiful, somebody else may not think is beautiful. It's all perspective, and it's all, beauty is only skin deep. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But if you may be just an average person, you know, you're not as beautiful as somebody else in the world. Beauty to me comes in so many different forms. But if we're talking about aesthetically pleasing beauty, you could be an average looking person and yet have the most gorgeous, radiant, beautiful heart and energy. People are going to be magnetized towards you. I don't care what anyone says. That is the absolute underlying truth. If you are a beautiful person, everyone is going to be around you. It doesn't matter if you've got a big nose, big lips, receding hairline. It doesn't matter. If you are a lovely, beautiful person, everyone's going to be around you, and no one's going to care or even notice the blemishes or the disfigurements or the asymmetry that you may notice. So I feel your theme in this life is to learn self-acceptance. And even if you went and got surgery, it's not going to fix the underlying issue, because then you're going to be like everybody else. You know, accept your differences, accept your uniqueness. I think it's even more beautiful than anything else to accept it, That's who you are. That's how you came in here. Oh. Okay, my darling Shamila is here. I don't know if Casey's still here. Yes, she is. Okay. It's difficult for me to go out to busy places full of people doing my presentations in front of people in school too. I try to let the discomfort go, but it's not easy. I know, honey. Yes, it has been pointed out in the past. Right. Okay, so self-acceptance is an ongoing process, but I find it hard to fully appreciate myself. Well, thank you for confirming that for me, because I felt like I said, I feel like it had been pointed out in your past, and it is absolute. I feel like you remember the person. I feel like you remember the time. I feel like you remember everything about that when it was pointed out to you. It's very hard to forget those experiences. But with age, I feel you will come to accept it. But it's going to take some time. Even if you were to get surgery, it's not going to fix the underlying issue. It's only going to be like a Band-Aid, if that makes sense. So, you know, self-acceptance and telling yourself and writing down your strengths and tolerating your weaknesses is going to be the way of you evolving on this planet Earth. So loving your strengths, tolerating your weaknesses. Believe me, we all have them, honey. Nobody is perfect, whatever that is. You know, uniqueness and difference is a beautiful thing. Hello, my darling Shamila. Oh, my heart. Oh, I'm feeling my heart for you right now. Oh, I'm sending you much love. Shamila says, the high-rise project I mentioned in my last reading with you didn't happen. I have 2 single-family residential via the lead company in works. Will those happen? Can Spirit confirm and guide with a message? I feel very much, Shamila, that the single family residential, the residential projects, and there's residential projects. Something is coming back with this high-rise project. I feel like it's not over. I feel like even though it didn't eventuate, there's something attached to that. I feel like there's something not over with that. The residential projects, I feel like that's going to come through. But something else is coming through with connection of that. Yes. Okay. So there's going to be more coming through with the lead company. Not just the residential. But there's something else attached to the high rise. And I feel like it's a person involved on that project. Something else is coming through with that high rise. It may not, obviously not the high rise, but a person connected to that project maybe bring something else in. There's a connection there, and it's not over, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm feeling you right now because Coco. Oh, how you doing, honey? Are you here, Shamila? I'm not sure if Shamila's here. She may have gone already. So, Shamila, I'm seeing, whoops, sorry, let me bring it back up. So I'm feeling the residential coming through, but the high rise, there is something else coming through, and it's attached to somebody that you were working with. There's something else. It's not over. I just keep getting it's not over. It's not over. It's not over. I hope you... Yes. Okay. I'm getting Coco. Coco and Dusty. Oh, gosh. Oh, Shamila. Oh, I feel like the house is happy again. I feel like the girls are good now with the puppy. With the puppy. Oh, I know you have so much pain still attached with that. But I feel like the house is happy. I feel like the girls are healing from the trauma. Send them my love. Oh, it's a good dynamic. Oh, Dusty. Okay. So it's a good energy. I feel like the girls are coming around. I feel like the girls have now got their attention focused on the new puppy. Oh. And send Scott my love also. I feel like it's good energy. I feel like it's still painful, but I feel like much healing has been done. Much healing has been done. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Shamila. I don't think you're here anymore, but you can answer in the comments section. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so now I'm finally seeing all this Sheila starseed stuff. Okay, now I'm just working my way down. Hi, Divya. Tomboy. Hi, Christine. Well, time to embarrass myself. Thing is, I don't know what to ask. Oh, well, you know, if it's this time or next time, just, you know, have a little think and see what your intuition pulls you, what pulls you towards. Okay, I removed Sheila, Starseed, whoever she is. I didn't see all the messages, but I'm seeing everybody else's messages. Okay. Thank you for being my moderators, people. I know I should get a moderator on here to help me, but Obviously, it's scheduling in a time and making sure they're available when this happens, but it seems that we can moderate this ourselves. Hi, Alex. Oh, thank you. Hi, the Green Goddess. Okay, Jill. Should we do this, Jill? Eminenta. Hello from France. Bonjour. Okay, Divya, I think, yeah, okay. Divya, I'll just see, I'll keep scrolling down, but you can, yeah, I've explained, I think it's in the description how you can do a reading. Usually people are just doing the super chat thing. Okay. Hi, Feral Gal. This was your idea, Karen. Right. Okay. So here is Shai Lamar. Hi, Amanda. Thank you, Shai. I don't know if you're still here, but yes, Shamila, you missed your reading. I just did it for you, honey. But I said to you, just to quickly rephrase, residential is coming through, but I feel there is someone attached to the high rise. It's not over. I keep getting it's not over, and I don't know what that means. That's the information coming through, but I also am sending you my love, referring to the dogs in the house and Dusty and the girls. I was saying how I feel the girls are healing nicely. I feel like they are they're coming to terms with what happened, and I feel like their attention is diverted to the new puppy. So I feel like the energy is good, and I said I wanted to send my love to Scott because I still feel he's got some energy to work out with that experience. So yeah, you have to go back and listen. Okay. It's 2 hours in. I'm going to do a few more and then I'm going to have to cut it because I'm starting to lose my voice. And I usually won't go longer than an hour. 2 hours max is how much usually I would take to do readings. So if you've paid me, then I can come back and finish tomorrow. However, tomorrow I'm not going to take any. I'll actually no. I'm not sure how I'll work it, depending on how I go tomorrow. But I'm hoping to either finish tomorrow, but then it may keep rolling on, and people pay for more readings tomorrow, and I'll have to keep topping, like keep finishing the reading, like consecutively day after day. So I may just schedule it in for next week. I want this to be a weekly thing, and I also don't want to burn myself out. So I may just schedule it in, like the rest of the readings in for next week. So I can be fresh, so I can be present, because I don't want to burn. I don't want to burn because then I'm not on my game. So I've got to do this properly. Okay. So now where am I? I feel like I can do 2 more. I feel like I've got 2 more in me, and then I'm going to close for today. Okay? I hope that's okay. I hope... Oh, you guys. Okay. Okay, the Green Goddess, Jill, my lady. My question is, I'm a very blessed person and so full of gratitude. However, in the last 10 years, I dedicated so much time to learning all things healing and metaphysical. Okay, so I'm trying to work out what the question is. Okay, so you're still going. I'm building my own healing center and also teach classes, and something has stopped me in my tracks. It doesn't seem... Okay, yes, it does. I'm just seeing if there's any more questions here. Down here. Okay. Okay, so it's all about, for you, Jill, like I've spoken about how incredible your energy is, and I see the vision that you're desiring, the ideal situation. It's coming. It's all about the timing. It's all about the timing, and it's going to start small. So even though you may not feel the actual progress of it right now, it's going to come about. All the effort that you've put into it is going to show for itself, but you need to let this go a little bit. You need to have complete faith that the universe is going to bring you exactly what it is that you want. And for you to, and you have to be very careful with your words. When you have written and something has stopped me in my tracks, you're saying as if there is something outside of yourself that is stopping you from achieving what it is that you want to achieve. Now, with metaphysical way of thinking, if you feel that first of all, I need to say this, Spirit is telling me this, there is nothing outside of yourself that is stopping you from getting you what you want. There is nothing outside of yourself that is stopping you from getting you what you want. So if you believe there is something stopping you, you have created that permission slip. You've created that belief system that there is something blocking you. But I'm saying to you, when I see the bigger perspective, it is to do with timing. It's to do with timing, and it's, I know I feel you've tried so much, but you have to stop trying. You have to stop trying, and you have to let this go, Jill. You have to let it go and let the universe formulate and bring it to you as it needs to naturally. And you're going to have to let go of those reins, and you can't control this. You can't control this. What you can control is the energy that you're putting out towards this. You can control the emotional framework that you have put out toward this. So you need to, if you feel like something is stopping you, you've created that belief system, you need to change that energy and change it to something like, I have complete faith in the timing that the universe is going to bring this into my life perfectly. I already know this. I trust this is going to happen. And you really need to believe it, because if you're just saying the words without the energy behind it, the emotional framework is not going to be set in place. It's not going to be set in concrete. So you need to be working on the energetic counterpart of the statement, of the idea that it is that what it is of what you're wanting. So, you know, being mindful of what it is that you're wanting, and letting go. You don't have to make anything happen. All you need to do is set your intention, put out the right energy, put out the right emotional desire of the idea of what it is that you want to manifest, and then let the universe do the hard work for you. Let the universe line it all up. All you need to do is just set the emotional framework. And believe me, it will manifest. And you cannot control the way it manifests, but just knowing that you've done the groundwork by laying the emotional foundation, it is going to come to you in whatever way, shape, or capacity it needs to, right? So, and we know that when things happen to us, when we dream of something happening to us in our lives, it always turns out differently to what we think, but we do get what we want. It just turns out differently. You know, like for a small example, before I go on, when I was manifesting, or this talk about my mother buying me this umbrella, this outside umbrella, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, okay. And she was looking at umbrellas online, and I'm just like, okay, I mean, it's a nice idea, okay. And then I went away, and there was this lucky dip, like a draw. I put in $2, and on the prizes, there was this outdoor umbrella, beautiful big umbrella. And I just said, just throwing it out to the universe with really not much thought at all, I said, I'm going to win that damn thing. I'm going to win that. And I forgot all about it. And lo and behold, later that night, my name was called, and I won that damn umbrella. So, you know, I put that emotional framework into practice, and I didn't give it a second thought. And yet the universe heard me loud and clear, and unbeknownst to me, I won that umbrella later that night. And oh my God, did I laugh. I just thought, this is unbelievable. I love the way the universe works. So all you need to do, Jill, is put down the emotional framework, and you know how to do that, honey. You are very good at what you're doing. And then just let it go. Let it go. Just so long as you are passionate and enjoy what it is that you're doing, everything else will fall into place. It really will. Just let go. Don't control it so much. Just let it go. Okay, so I'm going to do one more reading, and then I'm out for today. This has been going on well over 2 hours now, and I've loved how this has all kind of developed, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Okay, so I'm just scrolling up. I'm just trying to find where I'm at. Okay. I'm just trying to see where I'm at, because I'm just working in the order in which I've received. Okay, that's Shamila. Okay. 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 Svetlana is here. So Svetlana is the last question I'm going to ask for today, or answer for today, and the rest, I think, depending on how I feel tomorrow, I may continue, but I think I'm going to schedule in for next week. So maybe like Tuesday next week, my time, which will maybe be Monday your time. We'll see how we go. It's obviously intuitive, but I'm going to give you some notice so you can join and you can hear. And if you're not present, or if you can't make it, then you'll just have to listen to the repeat. Okay, so Svetlana is here saying, my question is, will 2020 improve for you? Svetlana, girl, I feel like the next 2 to 3 years of your life are going to be a little challenging, emotionally speaking. I feel like once one thing crashes for you, it all crashes down. You are powerful, and I feel like you need to be also careful of what you are thinking with your outlook on life, because if it's great, it's fantastic for you, and if it's not, it's really down. 2020, I feel there are going to be some highs and there are going to be some lows, and the same for 2021. But I feel like after 2022, for the next 10 years onwards, I feel like there's fortuitous. I feel like it's going to be fortuitous for you. I feel like it's going to be productive for you. I feel like it's going to be prosperous for you. I feel like there's going to be some changes, some good changes, some positive changes in the next 5 years for you. I want you to take care of, I'm getting the left side of your body. I'm getting some heat on the left side of your body. I don't want you to wear yourself out. Keep your blood clean. Keep your blood clean. Take rest. Take rest. There's some really interesting information coming through here. I don't want you to work yourself too much. I'm not sure if anything I'm saying to you is making any sense. I got you, girl. Yes. Yes, okay, I got you. So I'm not sure if you are here. But I'm telling you what's coming in. Okay. So So I'm feeling, so 2021, 2022, 2020. So that from 2022 onwards, it's gonna, I'm seeing lift. I'm seeing lifts. And so that clairvoyantly represents for me things getting easier for you. I feel like there's been emotional, I'm getting the roller coaster for these last 5 years. Girl, you have seen some things. I feel like that you need to take care of your health. I don't want you to burn yourself because it will, it could introduce sickness, and I don't want you to introduce that into your system. You are of high frequency. I feel like you get burned by people easily, so you need to protect yourself. I feel like there are certain people even in your life now that are very draining for you to be around, and I want you to either avoid them or take care of when you are around them. And this could be in your immediate family. So these people are near you. Yeah. So be easy with yourself. Create a good space for yourself. Create a good space. And you need space. You need space. You need space. You need fresh air. You need fresh air. Again, the air element is coming in for you. You need fresh air. You know what you need to see? You need to see blue skies and clouds, wispy clouds. You need to see space. You are associated with space. I feel like you're no good in confinement. I feel that you, around people, you feel claustrophobic and suffocated quickly. I feel there is anxiety with you. I feel that you need to, you need space. In order for you to have a peace of mind, you need space. So I'm getting that focus for you. You need to be around space. I don't feel like you do well in congestion, in traffic, around big groups of people. You need space in order to have a peace of mind. So like I said, 2020 is going to have your highs and lows. I feel like it's going to be a dynamic year, not just for you, but for many people. A lot of changing energies. But from 2022 onwards, I feel like it's going to get easy for you. Easier. I'm seeing the lift. I'm getting a clairvoyant lift with you. Something lifts. And the lift, I want to say, I don't know if the lift is due to someone passing over, but I feel like there is a lift. There is a lift. There is a lift. So anyway, I hope that gives you insight. I mean, that, it'll be interesting. You're not here now because I'm not seeing you responding. So I'll leave it at that. And if it makes, if you want to comment later, then fantastic. But I'm going to wrap this up now. It's well over 2 hours, and I'm going to make a list of the names of people that have paid for a question for a psychic reading, and I'm probably going to do it in a few days, I think. So I will check in with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. If it's something that you would like to continue, I mean, obviously I'm going to continue because I'm going to finish the readings, but if it's something weekly that you would like to do, then by all means, share your, your opinions and your comments in the video, like underneath the video. And yeah, Svetlana, I've just read for you, honey. So anyway, I look forward to hearing your feedback from everyone in the comments. And let's pick up in a few days. I'll give some notice as to when I'm going to come back online and do the readings, and we will touch base. And I'm sorry I've not read for the people that have paid, but I will read in a few days because I can feel I need a break now. So I've been channeling energy for hours, a couple of hours now. So I will touch base. And yeah, I feel really good. I feel like it was a good first first effort from all of us, and I feel like it was a good group setting. Thank you for moderating, because obviously I'm not seeing what's going on in the live chat, and I appreciate you guys having my back and keeping the chat clean. And yeah, and obviously if I have read for you and you are wanting a full one-on-one reading, then obviously go to my website at alluin.com and we will schedule in. At this point in my life, I have read for everyone. I have read for so many different people of all walks of life. Obviously, you've got the testimonies on my website, but I think, you know, the people, I feel like I don't need to put any more testimonies up there, because I feel like it speaks for itself. And I feel like if people are intuitively drawn to my energy and my readings, they will come, as they always have before. And I have read for the most incredible people, and the people with the most diverse life. I mean, yeah, it's just crazy. It's ridiculous. And I just feel so blessed. I feel so lucky. And yeah, let's leave it at that. So I send you my love and blessings, and I hope, even if you didn't have a reading today, I hope the information was pertinent to you and you enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I look forward to doing it again. So I send you my love and blessings, and may you always be blessed by the supreme truth and love of the cosmos. As always, know how big you are. Know how much you mean something. You are purpose, you are experience, and you are creation. I love you guys.